Tomorrow is a big day for President Donald Trump's top legislative priority, tax reform. And it's anyone's guess if congressional Republicans are totally ready for it. A day after Republicans delayed the release of their tax bill, amid reports of strong objections from Republicans in Democratic-leaning states, House Ways and Means Committee Chairman Kevin Brady now says the bill will definitely be released tomorrow, Politico's Brian Failer and Rachel Bade report. But that really only tells part of the story. Story continued below. Earlier Wednesday, tensions were running very high, said a source familiar with the 11th Hour talks. It was not immediately apparent how they bridged that difference, and that wasn't the only problem Republican leaders confronted. Republican tax writers could be heard speaking in raised voices during a more than 2-hour meeting at the Capitol Tuesday night. Meanwhile, in the Senate, Republicans are considering an array of changes that are sure to be controversial. Politico's Brian Failer reports universities, charities, life insurance companies and others could all lose cherished tax breaks under a Senate plan to rewrite the tax code. By signing up, you agree to receive email newsletters or alerts from Politico. You can unsubscribe at any time. For his part, President Trump hasn't swayed from his position that he wants something done, even if he is light on the detail, by the end of the week. Today he chimed in, promising to blame top economic aide Gary Cohn and Treasury Sec. Steve Mnuchin if a tax bill doesn't hit his desk. And also offering some pro bono branding help. He wants to call the legislation the Cut Act, per a source familiar with internal discussions. Elsewhere in President Trump's orbit, Gitmo Ready, President Trump says he's open to sending the suspect in yesterday's terror attack in New York to Guantanamo Bay. Russian senators unloaded on tech companies today, telling them they needed to do more to combat foreign influence campaigns and to wake up to the threat from Russia. The companies also revealed the ads that Russia used to try and influence people on social media. Finally, fed up, President Trump will name Jerome Powell, a member of the Federal Reserve's Board of Governors, as his pick to succeed Janet Yellen tomorrow. Brooklyn brawl. President Trump and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer engaged in a nasty back-and-forth after yesterday's terror attack in New York City, a sign that their relationship is not friendly but purely transactional. Biden bashes. In a Chicago speech, Joe Biden called President Trump a charlatan and carved out attack lines that generally made him sound like a 2020 candidate. Science sidelined in a move that will allow him to appoint more industry leaders to EPA panels. EPA Administrator Scott Pruitt banned anyone who receives grant money from agency to advise it on scientific policy. New York Times Kush digs. Vanity Fair reports that President Trump has talked with Steve Bannon, complaining about Jared Kushner's advice and how it led him to have to deal with a special counsel. There you have it. You're caught up on the Trump administration. Wednesday is finished.